with bricks, relax with bricks, relax. Alpha Wax, relax, will you?
Hello, Alphawax. Bag 15. Let's get at it. No piercing. Well, as you can probably tell from the Knoll and Pearson, I suspect we're doing a lot of wall today. So let us, without further ado, crack on with it. So, off to the Google Eyes. We thought she was from Canada, and then we didn't think she was from Canada, and then it turned out she was from Canada. Oh, Sandra, Lillian B. Says Emma, you are a master chef, eh? I have full confidence you won't mess up. There's not too much to mess up with potatoes, gravy, and cheese, eh? My mum feels the exact same about cherries. She says cherry flavor reminds her of some medicine she had to take as a child. I was thinking of that exact song for John Parry to sing as well. Wow, wowee. Wowee. Yep. Well, we see. I mean, I look forward to the curds arriving, because this is going to be a proper experiment. It's going to be thrilling. I'm going to film all of it. I've already informed Georgia Gibbon that she's going to have to be involved in this. She didn't say a word. She just made a noise. You know the noise I'm talking about, people who are married. You know the noise. You know the noise. You know the noise I mean. You know it. It's the noise that says, "Oh God, not again." It's that noise. It's that noise. Here she comes. Had a bit of a rough night. Yeah, a little bit. Dry January's out the window. Yeah, isn't it just? Yeah, I'm a bit dizzy. But I just wanted to say, oh boy, I love bringing up the rear on the choo-choo. That's almost the point. It's rude. Could you? No, because there's no smoking on the haunted table. Jordan. Jordan, I'm back. See, if I had a cheer button, I'd press the cheer button, but I haven't got a cheer button. I've only got. Oh, we've never thought of doing that before, have we? Pressing all three applause buttons at the same time. Oh gosh, that might have to be a thing. That's a special for special occasions and for special things. After being trapped in a void for many a long hour, I'm back. We're very glad you're back. We're super glad you're back. We thought it was just the internet that broke, but it turned out the whole of the broadband was broken. We had no internet and no landline for 3 days from the 8th until the 11th. We've literally been marooned in time. Anyway, I did skim through what I missed, and all I have to say is, Blimey. Oh yeah, it's all been kicking off here, Jordan. Absolutely kicking off. There's been jailings. There's been adjudications. There's been epic flouncing. The flounce continues. The flounce continues. Is he flouncing? Yes, he's flouncing. He's flouncing. So there's been a lot going on, Jordan. Yes. Eric, he's got a duck of Fazio. They both like watching there go. And they really like musicals. Oh, his name is Eric. Boom, boom, boom. Etc. He says, I am the opposite when it comes to cherries. I love cherry-flavored anything. Anything? Really? Would you like cherry-flavored cabbage? Would you like cherry-flavored meat and potatoes? Would you like cherry-flavored cornflakes? Anything? Really? But actual cherries, with their weird texture, just blah. I mean, I couldn't disagree with this more, I'm afraid. We generally are in lockstep, you and I, Eric, but on this, I'm afraid we must part company. We must part company. There can be no agreement on this matter, I'm afraid. Twit-twoo Owlin Horwood says, black cherry is my favourite flavour of jam, especially as good damson jam is not always easy to find these days. I used to love a dollop of damson jam in my rice pud. The memories of damson jam. Really? A second time? Yeah, all right, Dolly, yeah. I just wanted to thank Alan, Twit-twoo, Alan Harwood. Yes, I'm aware of his work, yes. For tuneful and melodious and malodorous singing. It was unforgettable. Can you? No, I can't. There's no point sneaking back twice to try and get it past me. Twit-twoo Alan Harwood says, I don't do singing. No, he don't do singing. She technically neither does Dame Dolly. She don't do singing. Right, let's get off to the Twitterized. Rise do be do Twitter rise do be do Twitter rise do be Twitter rise. Well, we have quite the start to today's Twitterize. Oh look! Oh look! What's this? A new Afflewack? What's this? A new Afflewack called Pat Jerry? Who's this? Looks got a beard and a dark glasses, hat, almost as if someone's in disguise. Anyway, okay, let's see what he has to say. Wonder what voice he's got. It's familiar, isn't it? It's familiar. Dude, totally new Afflewack here. First time commenting. I just wanted to say I've been looking for a YouTube steamer that combines my joint loves of Lego and custard creams. And it looks like I found it. Whoa, keep up the good work. Well, we welcome you. We welcome you in, Pat Jerry. No, we welcome you in. We welcome you in, and as I've said to you here on the Twitter, as I've given you a proper welcome, the welcome that you very much deserve. Welcome to you, Tanya. Now dressed says a pot of tea and a plate of custard creams. Maybe. Oh, crumbs, here we go. We've got an adjudication. He's clamping down of late. Have you noticed? He is properly clamping down. Adjudication. Mr. Graham Triggs, the VAR, the official referee of Alex with bricks. Adjudication. No goose can be forced into a request against their wishes by another goose. Note, this does not apply to Mother Goose. You can all fill your boots there. Oh. Yes, a fassin, yes, a fassin, yes, a fassin. Grumpy Mark. Grumpy Mark. This is Radio 4. A wise decision. Yes. There's not much to go on there, really. Never-ending boing. Gary Blair, Gary Blair, Gary Blair. Never-ending boing. Gary Blair, Gary Blair, Gary Blair. He says, where once there was beauty. Shonk. Still zero. Hang on, Gary Blair, because I'm going to show the picture of your apocalypse diner. Ah! It didn't fall off the table. Thank you. Thank you. It didn't fall off the table. So as he says, hashtag suck it. Hashtag where's Knuckles? Knuckles has abandoned us. Knuckles has just left. Oh, look at this. Look. I mean, I don't know for definite that Knuckles has left, but I'm suspecting he's just gone. I'm loving the blue colour. That's rather nice, isn't it? I mean, it is. If only that was a Lego set, I'd be all over that. Ruth Hayes, I'm enjoying your work, Gary. I built a fake Lego non-apocalypse diner a couple of weeks ago. Well, meant Christmas gift. And it was rather good, but boy, there was shonk. You see? You see? You see? You see? Maybe you just got lucky, Gary Blair, with your set, with the absence of shonk. But the shonk is real. The shonk is real. We've all seen it now with our very own eyes. And the shonk is real. Gary Blair says, Mum, this is a Wendy's. He's back to his boinging. I honestly, it couldn't make me happier that the never-ending boinger is back to boinging. It honestly, it thrills me to my very core. It thrills me, and it makes me feel a little bit fizzy. It makes me feel fizzy, gang. That's how much I love the never-ending boinger. Actual fizzing. I'm actually fizzing. That's all you need to know. Little Sue, she's called Little Sue. She's called Sue. It's Little Sue.
Hello. It's me, little Sue. Ah, bonjour. Voulez-vous un café avec les poissons croûtons to go with your poisson croissant? Yes, Christmas is now over, but you can still enjoy my delicious poisson croissant avec a hot chocolate with croissant sprinkles and some poisson croutons. And no, your breath won't smell for 4 weeks. No, it will only smell for 3 weeks and 6 days. Thank you. Press the boing button. And also, can I have you press the button?
No, you can't, because you haven't even got to what you're saying yet. So you can say that and then you can have it.
Well, Emma.
Yes?
I've had a really super idea, and it's really super, and I think you should give it serious consideration because of its superness, actually.
Well, all right, go on then.
Well, Emma, I feel we need some sort of waiting area for those people who are waiting to go on the train.
What, you mean like a train station? Something like a train station, do you mean?
a waiting area for people waiting to go on a train, Emma.
This is awkward. This is awkward.
I'll save you having to remember from when the request is made to the end of the film, because I can recommend a very, very good place that also sells things. Please press the button.
Mr. Graham Jiggs, the VAR, the official referee, relax with bricks. He says this is blatant profiteering. Blatant profiteering. Grumpy Mark. This is Radio 4. Thank you very much. I admit that retiring my voice was an extreme move on my part, but I wanted to instantly quash the notion that I would do singing, either now or at any time in the future. The thought of witnessing myself having fun is abhorrent to me. He's not called Grumpy for nothing. This is what we've got to remember. He is not called Grumpy for nothing. Scrub down. Scrub down. Jackie Swan. Just a plaintive cry to Grumpy Mark. I miss your voice. I miss your old voice. I miss it. It's all right, Jackie. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll all be fine. We'll all be fine. Grumpy Mark. Why don't you ask Mother Goose if you can have it? Well, I mean, that is an option, Jackie Swan, if you would like Grumpy Mark's old voice. There is now one going spare. Oh, here we go. Brace yourselves for this. Bev Bratton, hashtag John Perry Sings request. Vogue, please. Thank you. With Mr. Graham Tubes chipping in. Hashtag John Perry Sings request Vogue, but with Vogue replaced with Flounce. Oh, this is gonna be something. Hang on, please. Hang on, please. How long, please. Right, if you could come forth, please. Mr. Graham Triggs, thank you. Drum roll. Strike a pose. Flounce. Look around, everywhere you turn is heartache. It's everywhere that you go. Look around. If you try everything you can to escape the pain of life that you know, when all else fails and you long to be something better than you were today. I know a place where you can get away. It's called a dance floor. Here's what it's for, so come on, flounce, and let your body move to the music. Hey, come on, flounce, and let your body go with the flow. You know you can do it, flounce. Thank you very much, thank you. I'll be flouncing off back to the bleachers now. I'm flouncing, yes, you're flouncing. I'm still very, very much flouncing. Yes, you're flouncing. I'm flouncing. Yes, you're flouncing. I'm furious. I'm flouncing. Yes. Down with custard creams. I'm flouncing. Yes, flouncing. It's a never-ending flounce. Anyway, actually, I think he deserved that for flounce. Oh, never-ending boinger says, who the F is Knuckles Musson? There's only one Knuckles I know. Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, it's me, isn't it? I'm Knuckles. I thought Bevis was Knuckles. It's me. Sorry, I've gone mad here. 10 out says that's what I thought. I was starting to think I'd had it wrong all this time. And then Gary Blair just gives a gif. She cray cray. She cray cray. Little Sue.
Emma,
Yes. Yes.
if I can tell you now, if there's one thing that is going to get goose numbers soaring.
I mean, I wish they would. I wish they would, Little Sue.
But if there's one thing that's going to get goose numbers soaring, it's the MasterChef champ herself, which is you, Emma, because you won it, didn't you, in 2012? Some say the best year of all time, because that was the London Olympics.
Yes, it was. Yes.
And that was the year that Shalina Palmer Lowe won the proper MasterChef.
Yes. Many people's favourite champ of all time.
Yes, so you the Celebrity MasterChef of 2012, you were the champ. If you're making Putin, Emma, I think it's going to get goose numbers soaring. Press the button.
We can only hope. We can only dream. We can only dream that would happen, Little Sue. But yes, that will be filmed in full and will be for the exclusive. That will be exclusive content for Gooses. When it happens, I'm also going to film Georgie Gibbon eating it, because that of itself is probably going to be absolutely hilarious. She'll refuse, of course. She'll put her foot down and say, "No, you're not filming me," and then I will. I'm just going to ignore her. Just going to ignore her. There's nothing else to do. It's lockdown. Bev Bratton, the big question, Emma. Yes. Is whether you found it easy to put the stickers on using the Doodah brush operator. Appreciate you've only done it twice, but inquiring minds need to know, or if the jury is still out. Thank you.
Yes, Emma, we would like to know the answer to this question as to whether or not you found it easy to put the stickers on using the Doodah brush operator. Because you didn't tell us. Press the button.
Well, I think it's too soon to tell. I think that's my my honest answer there, straight away. It's too soon to tell, gang. Let's put it this way. I didn't experience anything awful. I mean, nothing awful happened. And I suppose it was a tricky placement, because it was inside. It was inside there. So I imagine if I'd done that with just my fingers. Sorry, I'm pointing, and I know that's not allowed. Ooh, it's here and here. That I might have experienced more difficulty. So I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and say yes. I think it probably did make that a little bit easier. But I think, you know, we need more sticker action with the Doodah brush operator for me to be able to give a definitive answer to Bev Bratton. And we have got more stickers coming. Look, got more stickers coming. So we can test this big stickers. So we can test this. I hope that what I'm saying is, Bev Bratton and Little Sue, you're now in a holding pen while we await a definitive answer. Thank you. Ooh. Thank you. Kath Pearson, what do you call the identity of a person who secretly is a priest? Oh, I don't know, Kath Pearson. What do you call the identity of a person who is secretly a priest? It's an alter ego. Hashtag imposter jokes. I wonder why she's doing imposter jokes today of all days. How interesting. How interesting. What? There's an imposter amongst us. What? What? Surely not. Hang on. Something horrible's happened. No, it hasn't. I just imagined it. Thank you for coming to my very minor imagining something awful had happened. It hadn't, and it's concluded. Thank you for coming. Thanks for coming. I'm a bit lost. I don't really know what page I'm looking at. I just want to say that out loud. I mean, nothing changes. Twitwoo Owlen Horwood says, hashtag Pat Jarry sings Custard Creams Are Great by Limp Bizkit. Is that actually a song? Is it though? Is that actually a song? Is it? Is it? Is it a song? I'm going to have to look that up now. Hang on, please. Custard Creams by Limp Bizkit. If I'm not entirely sure this is true. Custard Creams, Limp Bizkit. I mean, can you even believe I'm slightly... But oh, hang on. No. He's pulling our leg. He's pulling our leg. Oh, here comes Pat Jarry.
I'd have to have a minifig to sing, and is a completely new Ethelwhack. I'm afraid I don't have one. Oh, maybe one day though.
Well, you'll have to become a goose, Pat Jarry, and not just become a goose. You have to become a goose to a sufficient level to get your minifig on the haunted table. So this could prove quite expensive for you. Just saying, could prove a little bit expensive for you, Pat Jarry. You know. Twitwoo Ellen Horwood, just wondering, does that stylish blue hat hide a fulsome afro? And if so, I've got an idea how you might borrow the minifig of an Ethelwhack who seems to have gone AWOL just now. It might involve a head transplant, unless you want to be saddled with a hideous Christmas jumper. Oh. Twitwoo then says, hashtag Pat Jarry sings 8 Tiles High by the Birds. Hang on. This is a song. I've never heard of it. Hang on, please. 8 Tiles High. 8 Tiles High. Lyrics. No, it's 8 miles high. No, 8. Oh, it is 8 miles high. Oh, but yes, okay, I see. Oh no, I don't know. Is this? I don't know the theme. I don't know the tune. I'm going to have to disappoint you. I don't know the tune. I don't know it at all. Sorry. Ruth Hayes says, blimey, Owlen, if you can't even remember our beloved BCR, looking forward to this. Twitwoo says, oh, I thought it was a totally different Max singer. Says, yes, I obviously got a bit confused. Go on, Pat. Then Twitwoo says, hashtag Pat Jarry sings More Flounce to the Ounce by Zap. I'm letting you all down here. I don't know that. Actually, technically, we can't do this because you're asking for Pat Jarry sings, and we have to have John Parry sings. So, if you want the singing, it's got to be hashtag John Parry. He's still on the haunted table. He hasn't asked that he's removed from the haunted table. Oh, let's not give him ideas. Don't give him ideas. Now then. Oh, we're turning round. Yeah. Turning round. Okay. Mike, formerly known as Tobermory Jake, says huge well done to Brian for a marvellous job placing the stickers. He got the wrong email, sorry. We are very proud of him. If he can do this, he can do anything. Hashtag Brian Dudon, for Prime Minister. Ruth Hayes, I concur. You've got this, Brian. Hashtag Brian Doodah. For Prime Minister. Michael Pendlebury. Hi, Mother Goose. Hello there. The Christmas card arrived yesterday. Oh, thank you. Only took a little longer to arrive than the Elf Club house did. My mum also says thank you for the stamp. Also, here's our new little girl, Zora. We picked her up yesterday. Oh, good grief. Oh, will you look at her? What a darling. What a darling. What is she, Michael? Is she a Heinz 57 or is she a Labrador or something? Mike, formerly known as Toby Mori J. He got the wrong email. Says she is adorable. She is adorable. That concludes club business. She is adorable. What is she? Now then, what are we making here? That and that. Voila. By the way, there's no news yet from Lego as to when on earth the bits and bobs I've ordered are coming. Crumbs alive. Crumbs alive, gang. What on earth are we going to do? It's bad old business. I mean, I've got stuff racked and stacked here to keep us going for a bit. But blinking heck. Two of those. Oh, I see, two of those. So, hang on. It's there. Then these two. Do you sort of feel that they've just copied the... They've just been a bit lazy and copied the Ghostbusters Firehouse with this? Well, it's not quite Ghostbusters Firehouse because that was sort of properly alternated rather than having the flat thing there. Oh, I see. Okay. Wonder when the curds will arrive. What sort of gravy, by the way? Is it just normal gravy, like chicken gravy, or is it beefy gravy? Is there a special gravy that goes with the poutine? Because gravy is, there can be many different types of gravy. Is it a gravy or a sauce? I'm interested. I mean, I'm sure that the recipe will tell me, but for those of you who are in the know and who have preferences as to what works best, I would be grateful for your input. Just so we're clear, I'm going to be using oven chips. I think, do you know what? I'm sorry. I think oven chips are better than homemade chips. I do. I think you can get some really good ones. There, I've said that out loud. Excuse me, there's a great big hair sitting on that. Have I done that? No, I haven't. Haven't done it. Voila. Is there something here? Yes. Voila. Interesting. No, it must be that way. Can't open out like that. There's that. Thank you. Sorry, fruity burp. Fruity. I suppose, Afwax, you should start telling me, because there'll be lots of new sets coming out this year, some of which we know about already. But you should start giving me a heads up for which ones you're most interested to see me making on the channel, or if there's some old ones you want or something. I mean, goodness, we might be living on scraps and rations if we're not careful. But it would be a good idea to get a heads up as to what you'd like me to get for you this year. And also, please, an indication, because I think we're going to have to start thinking about these things way in advance. Maybe a list as well of sets you'd like to win in the Goose giveaway, because I think the earlier I can get these things organised, probably the better. Because I think we're looking at considerable weights now for lots and lots of things. Thanks, Brexit. Nasher fashion. Nasher fashion. Do. Is that? Yes, it is. Like that. Okay. Last of these now. What happened here? Missed these out. Panic over. Thank you for coming to my very minor panic. It's now over and it's concluded. Thank you for coming. Thanks for coming. Voila. Voila. I'm telling you, I mean, obviously we haven't finished yet, but my feeling about this set, my first sort of, the first feelings I'm having about it are that I think the train is absolutely wonderful. That was absolutely glorious, but I can take or leave this, the train station. I don't think there's anything sufficiently special about it that would make me want to keep it up. So I suspect this is going to be disassembled, because space is also now at a premium in the Lego shed. You've really, as a set, we've now entered the phase where you have really got to be knocking it out of the park to stay up. Just putting that out there. The stakes have gone through the roof now. I think this is it. I think this is it for the day. There we are. Yep, that's it. Okay. That's that. I've got one of these left, but I think that's just a little bit that's left over. Yep, that's it. All right, lovely. So that was bag 15. We were just building up this wall, really, weren't we? That's all we've done. That's all that's happened there. Nothing more exciting than that. But there it is. That's it. Come back tomorrow for more craziness with bricks. Relaxing with bricks. That's what we're doing. We're relaxing with bricks. Do you know what? Even though nobody has asked for a go on the train, I think I am going to do another ride at the end of the show today, because I've just realised everyone who was on it yesterday is still on it. So come on, let's go do a ride at the end of the show. See you on the other side. Bye, Ethelwax. Slow it down now. See you tomorrow, Ethelwax. Bye-bye.